It's not there. It's not there. I'm looking for the tumbler to wash the cows with milking. Let's find that. Still raining? It definitely rained. Super relaxing. Sleep. But it's not still raining. One thing we've noticed about me over the last years as I've struggled with chronic Lyme, I've got a lot of inflammation. My back is stiff this morning, real stiff. That's one of the symptoms. Pain in my feet. I've still got some reactive arthritis stuff, but my feet have been in pain for the last almost 10 years. The third thing that's happened as a result of this inflammation is probably unnecessary weight gain. For example, I've gained 20 pounds since the fall after, I would say, recovering from my reactive arthritis bout. I'm trying to set you guys up right here on my porch. I'm trying to get a shot of, is it included? I'm gonna look in my frame here. See, I want the shot of me walking from that garden to that garden to give you some perspective. I think I need to back it up because it's not getting it in one frame. Here, the banister is in the way. So maybe I need to move up to where I can see that. If I lean out, yeah, I could maybe do that. I can see them both right here. That's it. That's the shot. I am 43 years old and realize I probably can't eat like my 20-year-old self. I'm 43 and have a chronic illness and tend towards high inflammations. It just is what it is. And admittedly, I've been eating more like the rest of the family for the last several months. You know, just not terrible. I mean, anybody else would think it's a diet, but for me, somebody who's thriving more on high protein and low carbs, it was a lot. Jonah, have you seen the tumbler?
Yeah, it's all done.
Oh, you got the tumbler.
It's all brought it down.
Josiah, the pails are right there. What's that?
I'll break stuff.
Nice. Put them in a little box down there.
Yeah.
We're talking about working on his go-kart. Your bolts are coming, probably today or tomorrow.
Papa, can you go get my cowgirl beats from Sally?
Yeah. Mom's calling me anyway, so let's go see what's going on. Lily, here's your shoes. Guess what you need?
Okay, did you see your text from Heather?
Now what happened? Hey, little man. Hey, you're saying hi.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the first time he's waving?
No, he's been waving.
Nice.
But
Hey.
it is new.
Hey, little man. You gonna get up and help? Come on. Okay, Heather. I'm not calling her my assistant anymore. She's got two assistants. She's the CEO. No, not CEO. COO, Chief Operating Officer of our business. She's saying we have a text. We might have to refuse a shipment on something. Let's see what's going on. I gotta respond this morning. It's amazing how this business has grown over the years. Such a blessing. Creating jobs. Thanks to you guys. Thanks to you guys. You guys are awesome. Our loyal viewers and customers, subscribers to Abundance Plus. Thank you. All right. So the basil seeds that we're sending out as bonuses for those who order the Rooted Life by March 7th, turns out if you send those in a package, it's like $3.50 just for shipping. And with everything else, that like totally erases any kind of profitable margin. Plus it seems excess. If we put these seeds in regular envelopes, some say seeds get crushed. I'm kind of thinking these aren't. These are basil seeds. They're super thin. Heather has pressed some, and there's very minimal damage. So we're talking 100 times more expensive to put in a package versus an envelope. I'm thinking it's worth the risk to put it in the envelope. Let's do that. All right. So it turns out we had 3,500 people sign up for this bonus, and that means it would cost $12,000 just shipping, not counting seeds, stuff like that, versus a 50-cent, whatever it is, postal envelope. It's like $1,800. What would you do? I mean, what would be the responsible decision? Yeah. Now, of course, if anybody's seeds are obliterated in the mail, out of 3,500, I don't know, it's probably gonna happen. we would help them on a specific basis, individual basis. Josiah's getting y'all an umbrella. It is starting to rain. We were going to do that, guys, but that's going to be weird in the rain. It's okay as the farmer side of us. A little harder to document it. Take you guys with us when it rains, and that is a consideration for our projects around here. It's not raining much right now, so if that continues, we might just do it. We might set you guys up and, oh, I've got this. This is waterproof. Okay, let's water this. It's not raining in here. Update here. These onions are suffering. Probably getting too big for the planters. Got beat up in shipping. She up potted some of these and they're doing so much better. So I'm gonna say it's that help. They're running out of soil over here. We've ordered our compost. We need to check on that. It's supposed to ship this week. I think I would have heard something by now. It's Wednesday. We're waiting on our compost so that we can transplant these out into our field. You about out of hay over here?
Yeah, I just got that.
That's something we could do. I could get you a couple of bales of hay with the Kubota.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Because the Kubota does it. I don't.
We can do that. We don't want our animals in there, guys. It's too wet. We keep them off this when it's wet. I see the problem though, don't you guys? There's a hump right there. This ground here is lower than it is out there, and so it puddles here, of course. So we need to build this up and bring that down. Probably move soil from there to here.
Because when I wash it, if the dirt's up to here, I'll just wash it all away.
Is it dead? They're saying something's in the creek. Struggling. It is. Lily, let my foot up. Is it a sheep in the creek? Who is it? Okay, just grab them up. They've got the chicken feeder on their head. Holy moly.
I saw it from Mama's bedroom.
Is she okay? Okay. She's okay. Grab her. We're gonna go warm her up.
Hope. Yeah?
Who is it, Lily?
No.
Okay, she's okay. Where was she? She had fallen in the creek. How'd that happen?
I don't know.
That's so weird. That's a chicken waterer.
Stuck this on her head. She found it. Oh. It's probably that chicken. So I got in there. Couldn't find a way out and then fell off the bank.
Okay. We'll dry her off in there. Lily, you can go get a towel. Whoa, let's get her in there. Here.
What is that?
This is the first thing sheep want.
She got off this crack, I bet.
Is to be with her people. There you go. Was she moving when you saw her down there?
Yeah. She was her head was going up and down.
Okay.
And I also saw it from Mama's bedroom.
Well,
and
good
I thought it was
eye.
a piece of trash.
We could have lost her.
She is a big girl.
What happened? I didn't want them out.
You left the gate open?
All right. Normally we let them out to get their minerals, but not on a super wet day like today. It's lower here, higher here, lower here. We need to scrape this hump. Probably over there. Jonah's saying we can't really build it up here. The frustration is we've built this garden up. This is our first year. It sucked because it was compact and didn't have the nutrients. This year I think it's gonna jam. We've left more manure on here, a light layer of wood chips. It's gonna be a jamming squash garden. So I ain't gonna mess with it this year. In the fall, after the garden's gone, we'll do the scraping and then we'll let the animals manure it. We'll have the wood chips breaking down all winter. And it'll probably set us back a little.
The calf!
What? Oh shoot, the calf's drink.
Get out of her!
Uh-oh, Josiah.
Papa.
That was easy. She came in here, I guess. Okay, thanks, Josiah. Let's get the sheep back in. You spot it, don't let the calf out. I'll spot it here. I'm not letting them go into the cows. They're confused, Lily. Can you get away from the gate? I guess you're all right. So to deal with the inflammation, I've been trying this 50 grams of carbs thing. I don't know, I made it up. I'm gonna have 50 grams of carb in a day. That's not, oh gosh, guys. Come on, stay with me. Stay with me. It's not a whole lot. It's like a cup of rice, or like a cup of rice is 45 grams. And a cup of rice is not that much. Or a bowl of yogurt, full banana, maybe a little bit of chocolate. It's been cool because it's been a bit freeing. I can have whatever I want as long as I don't go over 50 grams, and we'll see what happens. Maybe that's a control the inflammation stage or not. Maybe I have to get even stricter. Well, I was doing good. I was cruising. In 3 weeks, I don't know, losing about 2 pounds, 3 pounds. And I think that's reflective. The pound weight's not like I'm fat or something. It's just that it's kind of reflective of, to me, whether I'm getting this inflammation under control or not. And then I had this significant spike, like over a pound or something in a day. And I'm like, what the heck? And I ate potatoes. I ate potatoes as my 50 grams because that was my first suspect. And then Rebecca heard on Joe Rogan, Rob Wolf, I think, and somebody else, they were talking about how chicken can actually be high, because of the omega-6, I think is what they said, it can be high in inflammatory. I think I just buried my shoes. Whoa, could it be the chicken? Because we had that fried chicken. I guess it could be in the breading too, which isn't breading, it's like grain-free something or another, but it could have been. Especially white meat, which is what we had, because that's what you make that meal with, because white meat doesn't have any fat in it. So when we ate leftovers the next day, which was yesterday, I didn't eat any potatoes. I'd rather it be the potatoes doing it than the chicken. And still had the chicken, and even had a cheat meal last night because we had Lily made brownies. And I didn't see the spike, so kind of wondering if it's potatoes. That's definitely what I'm gonna try eliminating first, and then going after the chickens. But chicken is highly grain fed. I'm so thankful it's not beef we're considering. Beef is more sustainable. We don't depend on grain. There's not going to be any supply chain issue of the sunshine, so the grass is always going to be growing. So, and chicken isn't as satisfying to me as lamb or beef or even pork, which is also heavily grain fed. But anyway, that's where I'm at with this stuff. You feeding Cool Dude?
Yeah, little dude.
Little Dude, I never get it right. Processing the milk. Rebecca's getting our, it's like old people, I feel like old people with these gigantic pill trays. But until we start cooking our organs and eating them, supplements are gonna have to do, aren't they? Mm-hmm. So what do you give to me?
Okay, so we do beef organs.
Mm-hmm.
We do bone, liver, and marrow. You do the bone matrix to help with joints and your jawbone.
Mm-hmm.
And then we do the shilajit.
I know, but what does that do?
This is like minerals.
Shilajit to quit.
Stop. Is that what it says?
That would make me want to say. Is that what it says?
I was like, you never know. I mean, you could say that. So I'll read the back of it. It's rich in, I don't know how to say that first word, humic acids, fulvic acids, and difficult to find trace minerals.
So it's minerals.
Yeah.
Animal and mineral supplements, that's basically all it is.
Yes.
Give me a kiss. No. Give me a kiss. Come on. He'll bite you though.
Yeah, Henry, give me kisses. Give me kisses. Come here. Come here. Give
See
me
if he'll
kisses.
give you a kiss.
Give me have a kiss.
Oh. Oh. Oh, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. I get a slab.
Did you want to give the camera a kiss? Because he was kind of
You want to
going.
give him? You want to give the camera a
them a
kiss?
kiss? Give me kisses. Sweet boy.
Give me a kiss.
I think he's also trying to bite you.
Give me a
At your
kiss.
nose.
Give me a kiss. He ain't gonna do it. Gideon, let's go, okay? Jonah, you gonna stay and help with the baby?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, bring your shovel, Gideon. We need a digger. Jonah said he kind of wanted to dig. We'll bring the baby. Give him a little sweater. Get the ergo. It looks like it's not raining too bad. So let's just get this done. These don't need to be sitting around that much longer in these pots. And the blueberries next. You guys have seen me pasture our forests. Here's a good example right behind us. Remember? There's just 2 trees left right there. We had a peninsula of forest there, and now we've pastured our forest so that we have more pasture. Obviously, right? Kept some trees for shade, for rubs. This is called a silvopasture. Now we have to forest our pastures.
Whoa.
So why not start right here? Okay, so let's put these 5 trees just spread throughout. This is not your traditional orchard. We don't do that. Our centerpiece is that family cow. That means we don't plant our orchard in a nice, cute little row. Our trees are spread throughout a field so that they can get shade. I guess that's spot number 1, huh?
Yeah.
So that they can get shade and a rub, and the fruit that falls they can eat. We can eat. So if he's got a tree right there, we've got the edge of the forest here. Josiah likes to dig. Come over here, Gideon. Come here, Gideon. So we've got this little bit of a gap between those walnut trees and this forest. How about right here? You can still easily get in here with the mower. It's not going to create too much canopy. We're not going to lose our pasture. No, do it right here. Because there's his tree. We want to space it out a little bit. Maybe even a little bit more. We've got those trees there. How about right here? The way we're doing it here is important because now we don't have to designate an area for an orchard and keep the animals out of it. No, everything is one. This is actually, the cows come through here, the sheep right behind them, the chickens, and now fruit trees. Species, 4 species. That's 4 species in this one area. Oh, and we'll run meat chickens through here. 5 if you want to count them. I mean, they're chickens, but not really. They're kind of monsters.
You're gonna hope the trees are pretty tall because the sheep would eat their leaves.
Good point. We're gonna protect them with that cattle panel and T-posts. That's how you gotta dig it really good. You're on a good start. You're doing good, Gideon. I'm gonna take these other trees up higher. Hopefully I'm challenging you guys to think outside the box. You serve the orchard serves you. You don't serve the orchard. So if straight cute little rows don't work for you, build a silvopasture or something else entirely. That's a nice view, setting this shot up. Look at the clouds there, that's nice. I'm gonna go grab the tree and walk and talk. The other cool thing about this system, let's say the tree makes it, but doesn't bear fruit or something. I need to be over a little bit more. It's okay. It's not a complete and utter loss because it's serving other purposes for our animals. And boy, what a nice view. Come out here one day and harvest some apples. Check out the view. Now this is a view. All the kids out here helping me. Gideon, Josiah, Lily, and then Jonah. It's actually making more sense to divide and conquer because we're not getting in each other's way. It's hard to put 2 shovels in one hole. How you doing, my man?
Okay, I guess.
Got mine planted. He's done. Tomorrow we need to come protect these while we're at it. Maybe put down, well, when our compost gets here, we'll compost these and then protect them. And we'll put down some sort of weed barrier. That's Papaw's tree right there.
Yeah.
Arkansas black. You look good. Look good, Lily. Good job. Josiah's tree looking good. How's your hole, G-Dog?
Good.
You're doing good. I think you must have had the rockiest hole.
Yes. It's really rocky.
Lily's getting with it.
I have to dig deeper to get the rocks out, Papa. You'll be okay.
That back. Good job, Gideon. That's some persistence, buddy. I'm gonna check out the old orchard. The old orchard. Well, it's a couple years. in this pasture. Look, here's how you tell if a tree is alive in the winter. You scrape that and it should be green. That is green, so that tree's alive. We probably planted these trees too close, but I think several of them have died, so it's gonna work out. You scratch it, and if it's brown, it's dead. If it's green, it's alive. That's very much alive. Very alive. Wow, 3 for 3. This looks dead though. Yeah, see, that's dead. That's brown. That's dead. So we're 3 for 4. So we can use that tree guard for these. Yeah, this one looks dead too. Yeah, so dead. No, it's alive. It's alive. Can't judge it by its cover. This one has a vine growing over it. Usually that's not a good sign. Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, that's dead.
Only 2 out of 6 are dead. That's not that bad. We could use these pallets right here, get in as guards for the trees. I've seen Polyface do that. Now, where to put the rest of these blueberries? We have a blueberry patch right here. It's not been doing that great. We might replace some. The raspberries have jammed. Rebecca thinks maybe against the barn. We could, but only so far because we need to get through there sometimes. Mama's got some sweet potatoes. Her plate, his plate, their plate. FedEx is here. More plants. Oh my goodness. Okay, I've got to call the compost people now.
Your order and another order is next on the agenda.
Okay.
I'll try and find out, Justin, and give you a call back as to when he plans on bringing yours over.
Okay. You want to take it?
Yeah, I'll take it. Well, you want to or me?
Let's see what they say.
Hello? Yeah, hold on one second.
Hello. It's coming Sunday, Lord, after church. Lord willing and the creek don't rise.
That's interesting.
That's what they said. I added the Lord willing and the creek don't rise. That's something my dad would used to say. That's kind of too bad because that Sunday would have been a great day to do that though, right, Rebecca? Put out the compost.
Those people are coming to deliver starts.
We have people coming that could have helped us.
But it's really cold Sunday.
Yeah, and it might snow Saturday, so they might not come if it snows. Oh, Mama's afraid. These are her precious, precious tomatoes. We gotta get them in. She's afraid they're gonna be too cold. Now we're in nursery in our dining room. You're gonna be the crazy plant lady for 3 days, honey. And I think we've had a miscommunication too, because
Yeah, I know.
I didn't want to put the animals out till May.
And I was going on last year, which was April.
Mid-April.
15th,
So you were gonna kind of grow these in a greenhouse for 6 weeks. Uh-oh.
This happened. This did not happen
Look, we
last
have
year.
it the right side up too.
I know,
Oh, it's just got bounced around.
but this is a problem because it happened with my onions and I forgave it.
Yeah.
But now it's done happen with my tomatoes.
It's the postal, it's the FedEx. So is it bad, Becky?
I mean, it's not great, but it's not the end of the world. Let me see which ones these are.
I would say.
Well, these are my Romas.
Ooh,
But I probably have 50 in here, don't I?
Yeah. What's this box? You're just full of surprises, Beck.
I don't know, babe. I don't even remember.
Because I cannot.
I placed this order in November
Why?
because I wanted to get it out of the way because I don't
job.
ever remember.
Now we have squash. Is this squash? I couldn't believe it when she told me this is
I think
squash.
these are cucumbers.
Because I was gonna start
Yeah, these are
squash.
I think these are cucumbers.
I was gonna start squash, Rebecca. Like April 15th.
These are cucumbers.
It's like March. It's not even March 15th.
No, I thought
to
I
set
did
them out
March 16th.
May, like after frost date, May. Yeah.
This tomato, watermelon, echinacea, cucumber. Oh God, what is this?
I feel like the squash is my department. If you want to get your tomatoes and cucumbers in March, that's up to you.
This is also cucumber.
Yeah.
Are these leggy?
Yeah, they're leggy. 10 tomatoes lost. That's it. That's not bad.
Need someone who else lives in a different growing zone to come get the
I
plant.
was thinking I would plant. I don't mind you buying starts actually
I know.
for squashes. That's actually a pretty good idea. But can we have it to where they come like May 1st?
Yeah,
For-
I could have had
or
all
May-
this come May
more
1st.
around May
I could
10th.
have- Okay, so last year when I got from the same greenhouse,
Yeah.
my tomatoes were only this tall.
Yeah, and now look at them.
These tomatoes are not that tall. I was thinking that I was gonna the cucumbers are much bigger. Like this is not.
Those are huge.
everything was a lot smaller. That's why I was doing it, because
Yeah,
everything
I
was
get
so
it.
much smaller last year. So I thought, I'll get it when it's that small.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll pot it up. It'll just keep in my greenhouse. It'll be no big deal. It's a big deal.
Crazy plant lady. I'm gonna have her order me some more to come like May 10th-ish. We're gonna have to keep them in here through the weekend, through the butt cold, and then it should be okay. So I guess I know what we're doing on Sunday. Potting up. We're finally getting around to, this is something we have to do for Abundance Plus, is we're approving a show that Dan, my editor, has put together. It's Discovering Home. It's one of his episodes. It's really good so far.
Primitive living skills, though a good way to think about that is the root of that word, primary. They're the primary skills for human existence. It connects you with all of humanity's past, of how people lived, what were the skills that were necessary for day-to-day life in the past, those essential skills to existence, how you built a shelter, how you made fire, what you made clothing from, how did you hunt or gather or grow food. When we get back to that sort of root of things, we can see a common bond between all people and how that was necessary for all of us. And a lot of people the world over used very similar skills. Another root word that we like to say is ancestral skills.
Grandma just went and got our eggs. How many?
I found 94.
94 eggs. That's probably just 2 days, because I don't think anybody got them yesterday.
Correct.
I'd say the chickens are in lay. A little hack here that we had Mexican last night. Just, we did tacos, so today, that's leftovers, the nachos, rice and beef. Mine, minus the nachos, just beef and cheese, and just plenty. 2,700 more book plates I need to sign. 250 in a pack. Henry's jamming out. There's a bunch of book plates in here. These were bonuses for those who got in on the Rooted Life launch.